Hey everybody, thanks for listening to On the Podcast, a short episode format podcast to give you something to do while you kill time doing your business on the pod. Or maybe somebody's working on your house. In your house.
Rough.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well,
I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not that bad, except that Oreo is fine with everybody except for, like, contractors for whatever reason. So he always has to go outside.
Yeah.
And so if it's like a minor, small amount of time, it's not a big deal. I'm still working. They're in and out. They're doing their thing. This was going to be an all-day thing. So you got to post up in your garage.
Ugh.
And you've kind of done your work that you can do. So what else are you going to do for the day?
Stream Netflix outside.
I did. Or put on an episode of our podcast and learn a little. While you try and literally kill time until it's okay to get back inside. But you ain't got no lead in your water anymore, so
that's good. That's a good thing.
Bless. I'm Liz.
And I'm Katie. Hey, Liz.
Hey, Katie.
What are we talking about today?
Katie, I am so excited to tell this story. It's, we're in spooky season. It is such a fun story. I don't know. I can't wait. So let me set the scene for you. Okay, so this was in Exeter, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
George and Mary Brown, they were a couple that had several children. Their son, Edwin Brown, started to... he was diagnosed with tuberculosis in 1891.
Oh,
yeah.
So this is a while ago.
Yeah, 1891. Yeah. So he left for Colorado Springs because, as we know, Colorado got that healing lung power.
Tuberculosis capital of the world.
Now, mind you, before he left, his mother, Mary Eliza, had died in 1883 from tuberculosis. Oof. And then his sister, Mary Olive, very confusing, died in 1884 at the age of 20.
Oh. Ugh.
Now, he and his other sister, Mercy, were diagnosed right around the same time. And so he left. Mercy stayed behind.
Man, the whole family. Jeez.
Pretty much, yeah. Now, Edwin his health improved. Tuberculosis was gone.
Good.
But he got homesick, so he decided to go home.
Yeah.
Back to Rhode Island.
You get tuberculosis again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. He goes back to Rhode Island.
Yeah, so he goes back to Rhode Island. His conditions worsen. And Mercy actually ends up dying in January 19th, 1892.
Got this guy's whole family.
Yeah, his dad's still alive.
Yeah.
Now, at the time, like, in the late 1800s, very little was known about tuberculosis. So they didn't, like, realize that it could, like, it literally just spread by, like, being in close contact.
Yeah.
And so, the townspeople of Exeter were desperately trying to figure out, like, what was causing this and how do they save Edwin? And so some people from Exeter believed that one of his relatives was actually undead.
Oh, zombie.
Zombie, vampire, yeah. So they end up convincing George, Edwin's father, to exhume the bodies of his dead loved ones.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. That's awful.
Yeah. So on March 17th, 1892, so a couple months after Mercy died, they dug up all three of the bodies.
Ugh, that's messed up.
Yeah. And so when they opened up both Mary Eliza and Mary Olive's graves and opened up the coffins, they found normal decomposition. I mean, they'd been dead for several years, right?
Yeah.
So it was pretty much just like bones. Now, when they opened up Mercy's coffin, her body was on its side.
Ooh.
Her cheeks were flush.
Oh.
There was still blood in her heart and in her veins.
Oh.
Spooky.
That's crazy.
Spooky. So they're like, all right,
It's
Mercy's
her.
Undead. So they assumed that because
that feels
of that,
like alive, not undead.
well, I mean, she doesn't have a pulse. So they figured that, because Mercy's undead, this is the cause of Edwin's afflictions. Their remedy is they build this fire, and they removed Mercy's heart and lungs, and they burned the heart and the lungs.
Okay.
And then they put it in a container, added water to it, and they said, Edwin, you got to drink this.
Ew.
It's going to be your cure.
Wait, so because she's undead, that's why he's sick? That was their logic?
Because she's basically like a vampire, right? Like she's leaving her coffin every night,
Oh.
biting him, taking his blood, like making him weak. So they've got to kill her.
Are they sure she was dead and not just like comatose?
Well, at this point, they've removed her heart and her lungs.
Well, yeah, but before this.
Now he drinks this concoction.
Yeah.
And it does not work. He ends up dying on May 2nd, 1892.
Surprise. From tuberculosis or like contaminated
Tuberculosis. So all while this is going on, Bram Stoker. Do you know Bram Stoker?
Bram.
Whatever.
Bram.
Americans always butcher the name.
Yeah. Bram. Isn't that Sleepy Hollow?
No. Bram Stoker reads about this story in the news, and he writes the book Dracula.
Dracula, that's who it is.
Yep. Where the character Lucy Westenra, who is the girlfriend of the guy who goes out to visit the count, who ends up becoming a vampire pretty early on, was inspired by Mercy, and he named her Lucy.
That's amazing. I didn't know it was like inspired by something. That's so funny.
It's so good.
Amazing.
It's so good. Now, all while this was going on, while they were digging up this body, the town doctor was like, okay, you guys, she was buried in the dead of winter in January. Her body is not going to decompose. It's frozen.
Yeah.
No duh, there's still like blood in her veins and in her heart. And when you guys moved this freaking coffin around, she fell to her side. So that is the explanation for that.
He's like, Egypts.
Pretty much. Now, bear in mind, there were 18 documented exhumations in New England of suspected vampires in the 18th and 19th century. And Mercy was the last one.
They learned their lesson.
They did.
The doctor like, Ch-ch.
Yeah, they're like, you guys, these aren't vampires. Now, the crazy thing, though, is that George actually, the father, actually never contracted tuberculosis.
Oh, ooh, they should have taken his blood. He was immune.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real. But at the same time, too, I know you've read Dracula. They were performing these blood transfusions at the time, not realizing that, like, you had to have the correct blood type. And so the science still, like, applies to that book, and it still applies to this time. So they still could have taken George's blood, and it might not have worked with Edwin's. But so that is the inspiration for the book Dracula, which is a great, scary freaking book. It's a scary freaking book.
I don't know that I made it all the way through.
Oh, it's scary, all right?
It's long. It's a long one.
No, it's a good one.
Okay, thanks, Liz.
You're welcome.
So what's that inside my body?
The signs of the undead. And a little bit of knowledge.
Okay. See you next time.
Bye.